Now it's peak season for public transport operators all across the country as Namibians prepare to head back to work and school. This time of the year is also notorious for operators overcharging customers desperate to get to their destinations, speeding, overloading, and of course an increase in accidents. On the line we have the Secretary General of the Namibia Bus and Taxi Association, NABTA, Pendapala Nakathingo, to talk to us about those issues and more. Very good afternoon to you, Pendapala, and thank you so much for joining us. Hello? Pendapala, can you hear us? Hello?
Hello, yes.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Very good, sir. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. Firstly, Pendapala, how is NABTA fulfilling its role in collaboration with various stakeholders in educating its members about road safety?
Well, thank you very much, NBC. We are so committed to do all we can, and we have done so through the festive season to date. We are giving education to public members, especially those passengers using our public transport.
Yeah.
And we are educating them on behaviors towards or whenever they are using public transport. And in case of accident or anything happen, fire or so, we are giving them information, especially on an emergency exit and how to use the headset, of the seat when you pull it off. And you have to break the window in terms of the emergency exit, and also to follow the rules of the road, to make sure that no speeding, to make sure that no overloading. We have been including a lot of safety tips during the festive season.
Now, how receptive have members, your members, and of course members of the public also, how receptive have they been to the awareness campaigns initiated by your association?
Well, as I tell you that we are trying with little that we have, but we need more, especially in terms of logistics. But the passengers and the public transport drivers and operators, they are really following. They are doing what they've been informed to do. And as we speak, I see even today, passengers are, moving back. They are going back. They are trying to travel while early, because as we give early information to say, passengers must not wait until the last minute. Parents must prepare the students to go back early. We have been advocating going back earlier in terms of those employees that are going to start or going back to work. So I see that it's working, but some of them are still, remaining in the previous situation where they have to wait until the last minute. But I see that we have noted that many are trying to improve in terms of going back earlier.
Now, we know that since this is the busiest period for many operators, these are the times where people are being overcharged more than the usual fee. These are the times where some of the operators overload their vehicles, and some of them even speed, because in some cases you find that customers are stranded, perhaps in Oshakati, and the driver drives as fast as he can to Windhoek so he can drop this bunch off and go back. And obviously, by the time he drives back, he is fatigued, and fatigue usually also causes accidents. How are you, as an association, trying to handle those situations?
First and foremost, we have advised the transport operator, especially the bus owners, to have two drivers during this festive season, because in appreciating what the government has done for us by giving us an opportunity to work during this festive season, at least to recover what we have lost, during the past time. We have told them to have two drivers, and we have said that they must take at least 1 day off between the days. When they travel, when they transport passengers from one destination, before they go back, we said they must take a day off if they don't have two drivers. So if they have two drivers, at least they must make sure while the other driver is resting, the other one is taking over. So that is the reason why we are saying we don't want to have, accident that is caused, by our negligence. So again, in terms of overcharging, we have produced we have come up with a booklet of a tariff guide that is guiding public members, especially passengers, and they are guiding drivers in terms of the tariffs that is approved by the government. So therefore, NAFTA has come up with a booklet that is a NAFTA tariff guide, national or long distance, where it is containing prices for different or various destinations. Those are the prices that is guiding the drivers, and those are the tariffs that is guiding the passengers. Should there be any arguments between the passenger and the driver, the tariff guide is the guiding tool that is going to set the record straight to say that this is the price that is set by NAFTA and approved by the government. So therefore, we have made it clear that all the buses and the taxis, especially in town or in the mid distances between towns, they must have the tariff guide or the price list so that they can prevent or avoid fightings between passengers, customers and the drivers.
All right. Pendapala, thank you so much for your time and highly appreciate your contribution and all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.